Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the United States State Quarter series, focusing on a true gem, the Utah State Quarter from 2007. While state quarters might seem like common coins, this particular Utah quarter has captivated collectors with its unique characteristics and remarkable rarity. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or simply curious about how something as small as a quarter can be worth a fortune, listen up closely and enjoy this journey into one of the most sought-after coins in modern American numismatics. The 2007 Utah State Quarter was minted as part of the famous 50 State Quarters program that celebrated the heritage and landmarks of each state. Utah's design features the iconic beehive, symbolizing industry, and the state's nickname as the Beehive State, surrounded by sago lilies, which represent peace and harmony. While this design itself tells a story, what makes certain Utah quarters stand apart from others are specific minting errors and exceptional conditions that are incredibly rare to find. Collectors have been hunting for these prized pieces, especially those with flaws or unique features that transform an everyday coin into a highly valuable collector's item. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 2007 Utah quarter is the presence of die cracks and double dies, which are minting errors where the design appears to be duplicated or lines show fractures, usually due to imperfections or shifts during the striking process. These errors might be subtle to the naked eye, but under magnification, they reveal fascinating details that only the most discerning collectors spot. Coins with such errors are much rarer than standard issues, and their uniqueness significantly boosts their demand and value in the numismatic market. If you've got a Utah quarter, take a close look around the beehive and flowers to see if you spot any doubling or unusual lines. These tiny details might just unlock big value. Another feature that sets some Utah quarters apart is the variation in the mint mark, specifically from the Denver and Philadelphia mints. Subtle differences in the placement or style of the mint mark D or P can indicate rare die varieties, and collectors pay premium prices for well-preserved examples with these variations. Authentication through professional grading services has become increasingly important, as it not only confirms these features but also boosts the coin's credibility and market value. A high-grade Utah quarter with verified mint mark varieties or errors can easily become the crown jewel of a collection. What's even more exciting is the coin's condition and preservation. Finding a 2007 Utah quarter in mint or near mint condition, especially with any error, is an absolute treasure. These coins were widely circulated, so surviving specimens without scratches, wear, or discoloration are in very limited supply. This scarcity pushes collectors into fierce competition, driving auction prices up and making these coins highly coveted. Remember, in the world of coins, condition often means everything, and a pristine Utah quarter with those rare features is the ultimate prize. Recent auction results confirm just how hot the market is for these Utah quarters. Coins that showcase these errors or exceptional conditions have sold for prices that would surprise many, far beyond face value and even exceeding expectations for modern quarters. This surge in value speaks volumes about the enthusiasm and growing interest in the State Quarter series, proving that even coins minted just a few decades ago can become valuable collector's items with the right attributes. So what is the value of a rare, error-filled, or high-grade 2007 Utah State Quarter? Depending on the error type, mint mark variety, and condition, these coins have been known to fetch as much as $45,000. That's right, $45,000 for a single quarter, a truly astonishing figure that reflects the coin's rarity, beauty, and the passion of collectors worldwide. If you own a 2007 Utah quarter, or you come across one in your pocket or collection, I urge you to take a closer look. Examine it under good lighting and maybe even a magnifying glass. Check for any die cracks, double dies, or unusual mint mark details. If you find something interesting or want to share your own coin stories, drop a comment below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and enthusiasts and helping you uncover hidden treasures in your collections. Second rare coin, we're diving into one of the most fascinating pieces from the United States Mint's celebrated State Quarter series, the 2004 Florida State Quarter. This coin, which may look like a common collector's item, holds some truly remarkable secrets that have made it a standout favorite among collectors worldwide. If you think all state quarters are just everyday change, think again. The Florida quarter from 2004 has unique features and rare minting errors that can dramatically increase its value. So, if you love coins or just want to discover the hidden stories behind what might be lying in your pocket, listen carefully and enjoy this deep dive into the Florida quarter's extraordinary appeal. The 2004 Florida quarter was released as part of the popular 50-state quarters program, celebrating the Sunshine State with a design that beautifully captures its identity. Featuring a soaring Spanish galleon, the sabal palm tree, and the brilliant sun, this coin honors Florida's rich history and natural beauty. But beyond its stunning design, what really excites collectors are the minting errors and variations that appear on some of these coins. These unique mistakes, such as double dies, die cracks, and off-center strikes, are what elevate this quarter from a simple piece of currency into a rare collector's treasure. Coins with these characteristics are extremely sought after because they showcase the imperfections that sometimes happen during the minting process, making each error coin a one-of-a-kind artifact. One of the most sought-after features in the 2004 Florida quarter is the double die error, where certain parts of the design appear to be duplicated or shadowed. This doubling effect is often visible on the lettering or the intricate details of the ship and palm tree. Spotting a double die error requires a keen eye or magnification, but once identified, it reveals an extraordinary variation that few coins possess. These error coins are highly prized because they are incredibly rare and cannot be replicated, making them stand out in any collection. For collectors, owning a double die Florida quarter is like holding a piece of minting history in their hands. Another remarkable characteristic that makes some Florida quarters so valuable is the presence of die cracks or die breaks. These are fine raised lines or fractures that appear due to wear or damage on the coin's die during production. While these might seem like flaws, they actually add to the coin's uniqueness and desirability. Coins showing these die cracks, especially in prominent places such as across the ship's sails or the palm tree, have commanded top dollar at auctions and private sales. These cracks tell a story of the coin's creation and make each piece a rare specimen in the vast sea of quarters produced. Condition is king in the world of coin collecting, and the 2004 Florida quarter is no exception. Finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition can be a game changer for its value. Most of these quarters have been in circulation for years, so spotting one with sharp details, no wear, and perfect luster is rare and highly desirable. Collectors often seek coins graded by professional services, as verified condition certifications provide credibility and significantly enhance the coin's market value. A flawless Florida quarter with notable errors or varieties is truly a gem that collectors compete for fiercely. Recent auction records highlight the strong demand for these rare Florida quarters. Coins exhibiting the doubling and die crack errors have sold for impressive sums, confirming the intense collector interest and willingness to pay top dollar for such pieces. These sales not only provide a benchmark for value but also add credibility to the collectible market around these error coins. The market's enthusiasm ensures that the Florida quarter remains a hot commodity, making it a smart investment for collectors and investors alike. So, what is the value of a rare and error-filled 2004 Florida state quarter in excellent condition? Experts and auction results suggest that these coins can fetch prices as high as $70,000. That's right, $70,000 for a single quarter, turning a humble piece of currency into a valuable treasure with historical significance and collectible appeal. If you happen to have a 2004 Florida quarter, I encourage you to examine it closely. Look for signs of doubling in the letters, especially in Florida, inspect for any unusual lines or cracks, and take note of its overall condition. If you discover something unique, or if you have questions about your coins, please share your findings or ask away in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and helping you unlock the hidden value in your collection. Third expensive coin, we're taking a close look at one of the most captivating coins in the 50-state quarter series, the Maryland State Quarter from the year 2000. At first glance, it might seem like just another collectible coin, but this particular quarter has a reputation for being extraordinarily rare and highly valuable. If you think state quarters are just simple souvenirs, then listen closely because this Maryland quarter holds incredible secrets that every serious collector should know about. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your coin journey, this coin story is bound to fascinate you and maybe even add a spark of excitement to your collection. The 2000 Maryland State Quarter was released as part of the highly successful 50 State Quarters program that showcased each state's unique heritage and symbols. Maryland's design is a true work of art, featuring the state's famous Calvert and Crossland family crests, beautifully intertwined to represent the state's rich history and deep roots in American culture. But what makes this coin truly special, beyond its stunning design, are the rare minting anomalies and errors that have been discovered in select pieces. These errors are the golden ticket for collectors because they transform a common coin into a highly sought-after treasure that commands attention and value in the numismatic market. One of the most eye-catching and valuable errors found on the Maryland 2000 quarter is the double die obverse, where certain elements like the lettering and numbers appear doubled or shadowed. This doubling effect can be spotted with a close inspection or magnification, and it makes the coin stand out dramatically. Collectors prize double die coins because each one is a unique misprint that cannot be duplicated. These doubled images offer a glimpse into the mint's manufacturing process and remind us of the fascinating imperfections that can happen when coins are struck in massive quantities. If you want to identify this error on your Maryland quarter, look carefully at the date and the word "Liberty" on the front. Any doubling or shadow effect here could mean your coin is worth much more than face value. Another remarkable feature that drives up the value of the 2000 Maryland quarter is the presence of die cracks and die breaks. These fine raised lines are caused by imperfections or damage to the coin dies during production, creating unique, irregular markings on the coin's surface. Far from being flaws, these cracks make the coin a rare specimen that stands apart from regular mint state coins. Coins exhibiting prominent die cracks, especially those stretching across the shields or the lettering, have attracted significant attention and have sold for impressive sums at auctions. These distinct marks are like fingerprints of history, making each affected Maryland quarter truly one of a kind. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its value as well. While many of these quarters circulated for years, those that have been preserved in near mint or uncirculated condition are extraordinarily rare and highly prized. Coins with sharp details, full luster, and no signs of wear bring a premium price from collectors who value perfection and rarity. Many collectors rely on professional grading services to authenticate and grade their coins, which adds a layer of confidence and significantly increases the coin's market price. A perfectly preserved Maryland 2000 quarter with any of the noted errors is a true collector's dream and a standout addition to any collection. In recent years, the demand for rare Maryland quarters has surged. Auction results consistently highlight the intense interest in error coins from this series, with multiple sales fetching impressive prices that reflect their desirability. These auctions provide not only a glimpse into the coin's value but also the passion collectors have for acquiring such rare pieces. The fact that this coin continues to generate buzz in the market is a testament to its ongoing importance and appeal among numismatists and investors alike. So, just how much can a rare and error-filled 2000 Maryland State quarter be worth? Well, if you have one in excellent condition with recognized errors such as double dies or die cracks, it could be valued at an astonishing $80,000. That's right, $80,000 for a single quarter, transforming an everyday coin into a highly prized collectible with immense historical and monetary significance. If you happen to own a Maryland quarter from 2000, I urge you to examine it closely. Take a good look at the lettering, the date, and the intricate details of the shield for any signs of doubling or unusual markings. If you spot something interesting or if you have any questions about your coins, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and helping each other uncover the hidden treasures in our collections. Especially, we're diving into the fascinating world of the U.S. State Quarter series with a special focus on the Virginia State Quarter from the year 2000. This coin might look like a common collectible at first glance, but trust me, it holds secrets that make it an absolute gem for collectors everywhere. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual hobbyist, this video will shed light on why the Virginia 2000 quarter is highly prized and how you might be sitting on something much more valuable than you think. So, listen carefully, because this coin story is as rich as Virginia's own history. The Virginia State Quarter was one of the earliest releases in the renowned 50 State Quarters program, and its design celebrates the state's significant role in American history. Featuring 3 ships, the Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, this quarter commemorates the journey of the first English settlers to Jamestown, Virginia, in 1607. But what really sets certain Virginia quarters apart isn't just the beautiful design, it's the rarity of certain minting errors and anomalies that make these coins extremely desirable and valuable in today's collector market. One of the most intriguing features that collectors hunt for on the 2000 Virginia quarter is the double die obverse error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with slight misalignment, resulting in a doubled image, especially noticeable on the lettering and date. If you examine the word Liberty or the numbers 2000 closely, you might notice this subtle but distinctive doubling. This error is not only fascinating to observe but also rare and highly sought after. Coins with such doubling are like nature's own minting signature, making each piece unique and significantly more valuable than the standard issue. Another fascinating aspect that increases the worth of this quarter is the presence of die cracks and die breaks. These raised lines or irregularities on the coin's surface happen when the metal dies used to strike the coins begin to wear or crack. On the Virginia quarter, these cracks often appear along the edges of the ships or near the date and lettering, making each error coin a one-of-a-kind treasure. These imperfections tell a story of the coin's creation and make it stand out in any collection. Collectors prize these pieces because they capture a moment in minting history that cannot be recreated. Condition is key when assessing the value of the Virginia 2000 quarter. While millions were minted, those that have been preserved in near-perfect, uncirculated condition are extraordinarily rare. Coins that retain their original luster, sharp detail, and have avoided the wear and tear of circulation attract top prices in the market. Many collectors turn to professional grading services to certify the authenticity and condition of their coins, which can dramatically increase their market value. So, if you have a Virginia quarter that looks flawless, it's definitely worth having it professionally evaluated. The demand for these rare Virginia quarters has been steadily rising, with recent auctions showcasing stunning examples fetching impressive sums. These sales highlight the growing enthusiasm among collectors for error coins and limited edition pieces from the State Quarter series. The combination of historical significance, beautiful design, and minting anomalies makes this coin a prized possession. It's clear that the Virginia quarter isn't just a piece of currency, it's a piece of American heritage wrapped in rarity and beauty. So what's the value of a rare 2000 Virginia State Quarter with these unique features? For a coin exhibiting these coveted errors and preserved in exceptional condition, the market value can reach an astonishing $50,000. Imagine owning a coin that, in addition to its historical charm, holds such impressive monetary worth. This makes the Virginia 2000 quarter a truly remarkable collectible. If you own a Virginia quarter from 2000, I encourage you to take a closer look at your coin. Examine the date, the lettering, and the ships for any signs of doubling or cracks. If you notice something unusual, please share your experience in the comments below. I love hearing from fellow collectors about their discoveries and helping you learn more about the hidden value in your own collections. Last unique coin, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the U.S. State Quarter series with a spotlight on one of the earliest and most captivating coins, the Connecticut State Quarter from 1999. This coin is not just a simple collector's piece, it holds incredible significance and rarity that make it a shining star in the numismatic universe. Whether you're an experienced collector or just getting started, you're going to want to listen closely because this coin has some remarkable features that set it apart and drive high demand in the market. The Connecticut Quarter was the very first coin released in the 50 State Quarters program, and its design truly reflects the rich history of this founding state. Featuring the famous charter oak tree, a symbol of freedom and independence, this coin carries a deep story in every detail. But what really elevates this quarter beyond its beautiful design are the rare minting errors and unique characteristics that can be found on some examples. These features transform a standard coin into a valuable treasure that collectors around the world are eagerly searching for. One of the most sought-after traits in the 1999 Connecticut Quarter is the double die obverse error. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice with slight misalignment, resulting in a doubling effect on the date, the word liberty, and sometimes on the phrase, "In God we trust." If you take a magnifying glass and look closely at your coin, you might notice this eye-catching doubling, which immediately increases the coin's rarity and value. Coins showing this error are prized because they are scarce and visually striking, making them stand out in any collection. Another fascinating error to watch for on the Connecticut quarter is the presence of die cracks and die breaks. These happen when the metal dies used in the minting process develop tiny fractures over time. On certain coins, these cracks show up as raised lines or irregular patterns near the edges or even across the intricate leaves of the charter oak design. Each crack tells a story of the coin's production and adds a layer of uniqueness that collectors absolutely love. These imperfections are like fingerprints, no two are exactly alike, which makes each error coin an exclusive piece of numismatic art. Condition plays a huge role in the value of these coins. While millions of Connecticut quarters were minted, finding one in near-perfect, uncirculated condition with these errors is exceptionally rare. Coins that retain their original luster, sharp detail, and crisp edges can command dramatically higher prices in the market. Many collectors turn to professional grading services to certify their coins, which further enhances their credibility and value. So, if you have a pristine 1999 Connecticut quarter with these rare features, you might be holding a true numismatic gem. In recent years, the demand for the 1999 Connecticut quarter has surged, fueled by both collectors and investors recognizing its importance and rarity. Major auction houses have reported stunning sales of Connecticut quarters exhibiting these errors, confirming the strong interest and willingness to pay premium prices. The combination of historical significance, eye-catching errors, and excellent condition creates a perfect storm that makes this quarter one of the most highly sought after in the entire state quarter series. So what is the market value of a rare and flawless 1999 Connecticut state quarter with these fascinating errors? For those exceptional specimens that exhibit the double die obverse and die cracks, in superb condition, the coin can reach an incredible $98,000. That's right. A coin that started as everyday pocket change can be worth a small fortune today, making it a dream find for collectors and investors alike. If you own a Connecticut quarter from 1999, I encourage you to take a close look at your coin and see if you notice any signs of doubling or unusual cracks. Feel free to share your findings and questions in the comments below. I love connecting with fellow collectors and helping uncover the hidden value in your collections. Remember, sometimes the rarest treasures are right under our noses. Thank you for joining me on this deep exploration of the Connecticut State Quarter. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and numismatic secrets, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Until next time, keep hunting for those rare finds and happy collecting.